Depersonalization and realization are like the lifeboats on the Titanic, okay? Even though technically speaking, they didn't have enough lifeboats, which was a huge problem. But the lifeboats were designed to get the people away from the ship to increase their chances of survival. And whenever you reach a state of traumatic stress, which means overwhelming stress, you're too overwhelmed to fight or flee, your brain has a procedure for that. It's called the freeze response. And part of the freeze response is to create some distance between you and your body. This is why you may feel out of body, detached from your body. Your hands may not feel like your own. You may feel detached from certain parts of your body, or maybe you just feel like you're just a little outside of yourself and a little to the left. It's not a full out of body experience, but you feel like your body is a robot. You're not internally connected to it. It's absolutely terrifying. Or derealization, which is whenever everything starts to feel fake and dreamlike. It's like you look at everything, but you don't have that normal sense of familiarity, and depending on the severity of it, you may literally feel like you've slipped into a different reality, like you're living in a dream world. You know that things are off, and that's the difference between that and psychosis, is reality testing is still intact. Nonetheless, these symptoms are dissociative symptoms. And dissociation comes from a Latin root word that means to sever or separate. So it's actually your brain trying to help you, but when you don't know that, and you feel out of body, again, not like an out of body experience, but you feel detached from your body and everything feels fake and dreamlike. And typically there's other symptoms of traumatic stress. Maybe time will feel distorted. Maybe your memory gets thrown off. There's all kinds of other terrifying symptoms on top of that. And so you use deductive reasoning, because we don't have proper education about this. I know I didn't, and think I must be going crazy. And we're horrified at these symptoms. And because of that, ironically, the symptoms of overwhelming stress make us even more overwhelmed, and it makes it to where we can't downregulate our nervous system. And I'm not saying that this is, all of recovery, but whenever I'm working with clients, one of the first things that I do is I walk them through how their brain, body, and nervous system work in various states of survival. Because once you start to see that these symptoms are uncomfortable but not dangerous, and they are biologically correct whenever you've reached a state of overwhelming stress, it doesn't make it all better, but it starts to peel the layers of this onion of stress that have built up, okay? And it's necessary for us to get you out of this. I also want to add a point. Rose had plenty of room on that boat, and she should have moved over. Jack was a good man. He did not deserve to die like that. If you've seen the Titanic, you know what I'm talking about. If not, that wasn't funny. It still wasn't funny anyway, but I had to say it.